Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Keldon Johnson.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Sochan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Fox in at the point. And for the Warriors, they've got Jose Alvarado. Barnes is out there with George. And it's Chamberlain in at the center position. Well, Grant, trade talks always ramp up this time of year. But if you're a player in those rumors, that can really take a mental toll.
Oh, B.A., absolutely. Especially the first time it happens. You have to try and remind yourself that it's a business. But sometimes that doesn't make it any easier.
Now here's Vassell. From deep, Johnson. He buries it from 3.
I love the confidence from Johnson. I want to see him continue taking these types of shots.
George outside. Pass to Chamberlain. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Now here's Vassell. Fox outside. Johnson on the wing. Sochan outside. Wembayama screen on Barnes. 4 on the clock. Here's Sochan. Paul George pulls it in.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Sochan. San Francisco making their last shot. Back to Fox, and it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Fox. It's good.
Beautiful move there from Fox. His speed and handles are a lethal combination.
Now here's Alvarado. He's covered by Fox. Pass to Chamberlain. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Chamberlain's got 6 points. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Now here's Sochan. Fox with the ball. And there's the lob. It's rebounded by George.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
The first one falls. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Sochan outside. Wembayama screen on Barnes. Here's Sochan. The putback. Back to Fox. Outside Johnson. Vassell outside. Shot clock at 5. Alvarado with a steal. Chamberlain gets the bucket. Chamberlain's got 8 points.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with the head coach for San Francisco, and they have to deal with one of the quickest guys in the league in De'Aaron Fox. Coach told me it's almost impossible to stay in front of De'Aaron, so we'll try to give whoever is guarding him help, especially if Fox gets rolling. We'll see how that plan works.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. That free throw, no good. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Good on the second one.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Now here's George. In his last outing, 8 points for him. The three from Barnes. Rebound by San Antonio. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Tipped. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. George left side. Shoots from the baseline. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And that's the versatility of George. He does it from long range, mid-range, and at the rim.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
He has been so impressive on defense, and it really comes down to effort. He has been working so hard to terrorize the offense and keep them under pressure at all times.
Now here's Fox, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Sohan. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here's San Francisco. They're on an 11-3 run. Alvarado, the pass to Chamberlain. Pass to Barnes. There's a screen. Here's Ellis. Tries it from 19. And that one comes up a bit short.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
And Sohan gets it to go.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
George outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Ellis. 9 points in his last outing. Here's Chamberlain. 5 on the clock. Over Wembayama. Chamberlain gets the bucket. Chamberlain's got 10.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Now Wembayama. The three. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds in the game. Alvarado with it. Fox picks him up. George, no good.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Fox, the pass to Sohan. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembayama. Sohan outside. Launches it. Rebound San Francisco. Chamberlain's got 5 rebounds in the game. Alvarado, the pass to George. Oh!
Wow!
What a finish with a reverse dunk.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Now here's Sohan. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Parries it from 3.
Well, the defense has to do a better job at pushing Vassell off that spot outside.
Here's Alvarado. He's scoreless. Pass to George. Here's Chamberlain, covered by Wembayama. Alvarado outside. Here's Chamberlain. George passes to Ellis. 4-3. Oh, some solid defense from Fox. Spurs trail by 4. To the inside. Back to Wembayama. The 3-ball. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Scouts love this from Wembayama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Pass to George. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for San Francisco?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line.
At the line for one.
Free throw's good for Fox. Here's Ball. He had 9 points in his last time out. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And it's going to be a 3-second call. All right, here now, the league's top rebounders over the past month. 4th, Victor Wembanyama.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
And San Antonio making a change here. Paul's checked in. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Thompson, he's checked in for San Francisco. Paul against Ball. Paul passes to Johnson. And here's Wembanyama. His last outing, he had 18 points.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Here's Chamberlain. Kept alive. Arabia passes to Chamberlain. A miss there. Still shooting 6 for 9, though. Here's Paul. Can't connect from short range.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
So it's San Antonio now. Last time they met in San Antonio.
Their reserves have to step up this time around and get stops. That was the difference the last time these teams played.
Here's a look at some stats for him.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
For San Antonio, Bassie, he's checked in for Sohan. Champagny comes in for Johnson. And Castle subbed in for Vassell. There's the steal. Pass to Bassie. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Woohoo! just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Now here's Ball. Still no points. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Caldwell Pope is a well-practiced shooter. Once the ball is in his hands, he's into his motion.
Here's Castle. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. The ball's knocked loose. Now here's Thompson. The D's right on him. From 15 feet away. Rebounded by Castle.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembayama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I think it's so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Paul looking it over. Pass to Bassi. Here's Castle. Shot clock at 6. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, Thompson. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And it's a 5-point San Francisco lead.
This is Thompson's pure shooting ability in action. He has the shot up in seconds.
The 3 from Wembayama. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Laravia passes to Ball. 1:16 left to play in the first. The rebound by the Spurs. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
And that was a tough loss. 1 or 2 breaks go their way, and it's a totally different outcome.
Yeah, it's often a game of very slim margins, and those close losses somehow sting even more.
Coach, when you watch Wemby, it's not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time, and you think you've seen it all. But when you see someone with Wembayama's size and the things he can do, his ball handling, his shooting range, the way he moves, blocking shots, this guy is one of a kind.
Feels like he's emerging as the face of the NBA soon.
I think that's what we all expect.
De'Aaron Fox has checked in for Chris Paul. And both free throws good for Wembayama.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
46 seconds left in the first quarter. Thompson's shot is off. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Here's Castle. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Wembayama. With the teardrop. And rejected. Here's Castle. Rebound San Francisco. Chamberlain's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Chamberlain. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Wilt Chamberlain, shooting 1.
.11 seconds left in the first quarter. Fox goes in. And he banks in the layup. Fox has got 8.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Here's Chamberlain. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that does it for the first quarter. San Francisco out in front. They're up by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Hey, guys, what's your take on San Francisco so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
So on the floor for the Spurs, De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Bassey in at the 5 down low. Fox right side. It's deflected. It's a one-on-one situation. Chamberlain gets the bucket. Chamberlain's got 21.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Pass to Castle. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Fox deciding where to go with it. Fox lifts off and hammers it down.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
Pass to Heel. Here's George. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Spurs trail by 8. It's an even 3-on-3 break. From 15 feet away. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got his first points of the game.
And good to see Castle capitalizing from the mid-range. He knows he needs to keep hitting these shots.
Here's Kolek. Still without a bucket. The 3, George. Knocks down the long J. And the Warriors lead by 9.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Fox left side. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side, but it didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Here's Kolek. Barnes with a screen on Fox. Pass to George. That doesn't go either for George. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Castle. Got a hand on it. Here's Kolek. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Wilt Chamberlain taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Paul, he's checked in for Champagny. It's both from the stripe. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
All-Star voting is going this far.
And so much fun to see the tallies start to come in. See how things start to look.
You take a look at Fox. He's absolutely in the conversation to be a starter in the All-Star game for the West.
And that West starting five is so hard to crack. He's having a fantastic season and is still on the outside looking in.
It's shaping up to be a terrific All-Star weekend. More news to come as we receive it. Barnes passes to Chamberlain. Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And San Antonio has possession. San Francisco making their last shot. Here's Paul. Knocks it loose. And Barnes, the bucket, on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. Spurs trail by 12. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Castle. He shoots a 3. Hits the trifecta. Castle's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
Barnes with a screen on Fox. Barnes with it. Five to shoot. Rebound San Antonio. Bassey's got 4 rebounds now. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. For 3, George. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs trail by 9. Pass to Fox from outside the arc. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
A different look for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in for Mamukelashvili, and it's Devin Vassell in for Paul. Out to Fox. Down low. Out to the right wing. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman. They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
And there's the screen. Pulls up. The offensive rebound.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
To the paint. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Fox. He's got 15. Gets stolen by Hield. Here we go. Here's George. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Nice job by George to get out, run, and complete the break.
Spurs trail by 14. Sohan outside. Pass to Vassell. Will it go? Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got rebound number 11. Here's Kolek. Outside Hield. It's intercepted. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer. Fox. Another shot. Bassey. Good.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Here's Kolek. Inside. Here's Chamberlain. Misses off the left iron. Spurs trail by 12. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Ooh, nice move as he stepped back and cast it up. Vassell's got 5 now.
Yeah, and that mid-range shot is really Vassell's primary weapon.
Pass to George. Outside heel. George outside. Heel to the ball. Here's Chamberlain. And yep, it's good. Chamberlain's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
George against Fox. To the inside. Here's Bassi. Rebound San Francisco. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
Now here's Fox. He's got 15. Sohan outside. Drives to the hoop. Bassi. That one drops for him. Bassi's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
Now here's George. He's got 15. Left side Barnes. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Here's Fox. San Francisco making their last shot. Pass to Bassi. Now Fox. George defending. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a turnaround, Jay. And it's Fox missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Barnes with a screen on Fox. Up top, Barnes. Outside heel. Here's Chamberlain. George outside. Shoots over Vassell. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. George has got 17 points.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Down low.
And when you look at the numbers over the last few years, it's clear that George has made a jump as a playmaker.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 19. Sohan, right side. Pass to Castle. Rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. George outside. Now healed. And there's 1:38 left in the first half of basketball. Blocked! Now here's Sohan. He's guarded by Barnes. Bassi, the pass to Vassell. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Pass to Heel. .111 left to play in the second quarter. To the right side. George outside. Over Vassell. And no good. Spurs trail by 19. Fox right side. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too. Pass
to George. And here's Hield with his first shot attempt. Sohan with a rebound. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Fox outside. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the one, and it really helps him out inside.
Now George. Shoots over Vassell. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. George has got 19 points.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. San Francisco out in front, up 19. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Popovich. And, Pop, I know you're not happy with the first half. They've taken the fight to you thus far. How do you take it back?
Yeah, they've been the aggressive team. I think we played really soft so far. Really pathetic defensive performance.
Coach, hopefully more toughness from your team in the second half. Thanks.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the San Antonio Spurs.
Can't miss this many shots and not be competitive. They're rushing, looking desperate. Kind of feel sorry for them.
No, you don't.
You were laughing while we were watching it.
Hey, man, that's off the air.
And how about we move it up? And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Barnes is out there with Paul George. Then there's Jose Alvarado, and it's Ellis in at the shooting guard position. Chamberlain. Oh, rejected by Wembayama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembayama easily wipes that shot away.
And for the Spurs, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. Count that bucket. George has got 21 points in the game.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Vassell outside. Inside. Here's Wembayama. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Wembayama's got 10.
All too easy for Wembayama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Pass to Ellis. Here's Chamberlain. Covered by Wembayama. Takes one from 10 feet, and he can't bank that one in. Spurs trail by 19. Vassell with it. From down in the low post, it goes. He has 7.
Well, strong play by Vassell inside. Getting him a look this close is almost a sure bucket.
Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter, but his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
Now here's Sohan. Back to Fox. This one for 3. Fox splashing it home from deep.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Pass to Chamberlain. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Now here's Fox. 20 points for him. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond.
And we're going to get a coach's challenge here. From his point of view, the officials did not get it right on the goaltending call. And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to...
The previous play is under review.
It's such a fine line. Clear and conclusive evidence never comes into effect more than on these calls.
Well, that...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Exactly where the ball is when it's touched. Hard to do that in real time. And they're going to reverse the goaltending call after a close.
Hey guys, how about that?
Judge that one.
And these
I want a challenge.
Are why the challenge system exists.
It actually works.
A goaltending violation can be such a fine line.
They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in. Chamberlain's got 38 points.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
San Francisco making a switch here. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at San Francisco, they're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat. And checking out the Spurs, they're just 4 spots down from them.
Right now for San Francisco, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Vassell finds Fox. Wembayama, screen on Thompson to the paint. Wembayama, no good. San Francisco leading by 19. Pass to Mobo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
The officials were right on top of that one.
San Francisco, Mobo, taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. From 15 feet away, and he nails the jumper. Fox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Fox is going off. I mean, he's gotten the ball on offense, and he's been relentless.
Thompson outside. Fires the three. Sinks the tray.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Vassell. He has 7. On target from range. Vassell's got 10 points.
He's shooting well. doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Thompson outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Spurs trail by 18. Out to Fox. 3-pointer. Sohan outside. There's the 3. Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. Clock at 6. Out to Fox. Tries yet again. Missed it, even after all of those chances.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Here's Alvarado. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembayama's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks. Mobo gets the bucket.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
And San Antonio has possession. San Francisco making their last shot. Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Ellis. He's guarded by Vassell. Goes up at the elbow. Ellis's shot is off.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Wembayama up top. 10 points for him. Johnson finds Wembayama. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Wembayama's got 12 points.
Nice work from the mid-range. This team encourages Wembayama to look for his shot.
Pass to Thompson. Alvarado outside. Adams with a screen on Fox. Back to Thompson. Here's Ellis. Oh, rejected by Wembayama.
The block by Wembayama, and he'll lead the league in that category numerous times when it's all said and done.
Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Spurs trail by 16. Fox with the ball. 22 points for him. Vassell outside. Pass to Castle. And here's Wembayama. Adams covering. Oh, it's Wemby.
That's very light work for Wembayama from that close.
Here's Ellis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Alvarado outside. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month. In the third spot, the Warriors.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
San Francisco making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Spurs trail by 14. Here's Castle. He's got 5. Crosses over. No good off the back of the rim.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's Alvarado. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach, but when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 16. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
San Francisco is gone. Only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Thompson. The 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembayama's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Vassell passes to Fox. Wembayama with it. Defended by Thompson. Wembayama down low. Working on Thompson. And he gets that one. Wembayama's got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Thompson outside. Let's go with a 3. Rebound San Antonio.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
San Francisco leading by 12. To the middle. Oh, he picked him clean. Sohan with the ball. Caldwell Pope covering. Sohan outside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, flexing his muscles there. Sohan.
San Antonio fighting back in this game, down by 20 at one point, now only down by 10.
How the offensive approach has been going
Just
here
will
so
not
far
die.
for San Francisco.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
All right, Stan, what's one rule you change if you could be commissioner for a day?
Well, first thing I want to know, Brian, if I get to be commissioner for the day, for that day, do I get Adam Silver's salary?
100%.
Brian, I'd get rid of all the replays.
All the replays. No more reviews. Human factor.
No reviews, no challenges.
Boy, I'm going to take this time to ask everyone if you like what you see. Please give this video a like and share it. Hit the notification bell and subscribe to the channel because we've got more action coming where this came from. And check out my playlist with Kobe Bryant, 2006, Michael Jordan, 91 and 92, Bird and Magic from 87 and 86. And you're watching Wilt Chamberlain right now as we speak. More to come, guys. Lots more to come.
San Antonio with the ball. A 12-point game. Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bassi. San Antonio again can't hit.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Here's Bassi. He has 6. Outside Paul. Wembayama screen from deep. Paul shot is off. San Francisco leading by 12. And here's Alvarado. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. San Antonio has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Castle. Now here's Paul. Lets the 3 fly. Mobo with a rebound. Mobo's got 4 rebounds now. Now Caldwell Pope lets it go from deep. Rebound by San Antonio. Bassi's got 8 rebounds in the game. It's tipped. And that one good. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Now here's Alvarado. Pass to Mobo. Stolen by Wembayama. Here's Castle. Hey, from beyond the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
New game.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
Thompson outside. Here's Mobo. Back to Thompson. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Back to Caldwell Pope. Over Castle. And once again, off the mark by San Francisco. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Wembayama. Oh, Wembayama making it look easy.
There were questions about Wembayama's strength coming into the league.
You guys like what you see? Please like this video and subscribe. This is, you guys see it. Wow, what a play by Wembayama.
Over to the wing, 18 feet out. The bank shot, no good. And that'll do it for the third.
I tried to go glass on that to soften the shot up.
Out in front, up 7. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
What about the Spurs getting back in this game, down by 20 at one point? Only down by 7 now. Team Chamberlain really struggling in that third quarter.
Addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Down the stretch now. No fouls. We're in attack mode. Quick decisions, attack. At the other end, everybody's rebounding. It's the most important thing. And get it out of there.
All right, we got to get Wilt Chamberlain back in the game. I decided to let Wilt rest the majority of that third because he was entirely tired. He's at 80% capacity right now in his energy. Let's get Lonzo Ball in there for some defense. Caldwell Pope will stay in. We'll bring in Paul George. Mark will play some good minutes, but we need some offense coming out now. We're going to go with Laveria to get that stretch 4 out there and give Chamberlain some space. So we got decent shooters around Chamberlain and good defense from the outside. The exception of Laveria. He's more of a liability defensively. So we're going to go with that, guys. We'll see what happens. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. Hope you like the content. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell because this is, I don't know what to say, man. Oh my God, Fox! Oh my God! Aaron Fox comes right out and gets right to work.
Quarter action is upon us.
Sit back and enjoy, guys. It's going to be a hell of a fourth quarter.
We've got George. Lonzo Ball is out there with Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he drops that one in.
Difficult shot there by Caldwell Pope. What a nice job maintaining his focus.
Here's Fox. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Castle. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Second chance effort. And it's Fox missing.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
George finds Caldwell Pope. Back to George. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
I like when George uses the shot fake to his advantage because he's good at fooling the defenders.
2 shots.
He's off on the first.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
And he's good on the second. Spurs trail by 8. Fox outside. Pass to Bassi. Here's Castle to the inside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Ball right side. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Now Caldwell Pope all alone. The shot's good. Caldwell Pope's got 4 points in the quarter.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Poke loose. George with a steal. Pass to LaRavia. Here's Chamberlain. Ball outside. Jacks up a 3. He drops it from range. Ball's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Fox goes in, tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And San Antonio making a change here. Vassell's checked in. Here's Fox. Vassell with it. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Rebound San Francisco. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Cleveland where they'll face the Cavaliers. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And just so hard to stop without fouling. I mean, George can beat you with length, with skill, and with intelligence.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from George.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Laravia. He does not get the second one. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. They trail by 14. Pass to Bassi. Here's Castle. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Fox. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. George for 3. Offensive board. Chamberlain. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket. Chamberlain's got 40 points.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
Smart play by Fox. If you can't find penetration, take what you can get.
George outside. Pass to Chamberlain. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Spurs trail by 16. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Kelishvili, no good. And here's San Francisco. This run now up to 13-2. George passes to Barnes. Now here's George. He's covered by Fox. The 3 is up. George's shot is off.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Pass to Castle. Oh, they get a hand on it. George with a steal. And here's the fast break. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Castle. Here's Kelishvili. Now Vassell, pounded by Ball. Vassell passes to Fox. Fires the 3. Rebound San Francisco. Chamberlain's.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Back to Ball. Pass to George. Back to Ball. And here's George. Now Now here's Caldwell Pope. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got assist number 8 now on the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Fox. Shoots over George. Fox, that's good. Fox has got 11 points here in the second half. And here's San Francisco. They're on an 18-4 run. Pass to Chamberlain. From the left block. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Chamberlain's got 44.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Fox against George. Fox outside. Over George. Fox right side. Pass to Vassell. Here's Mamukelishvili. Three-pointer, no good. San Francisco leading by 21. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
San Antonio with the ball. And here's Fox. Here's Castle. Vassell outside. The 3-ball. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Pass to Chamberlain. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Castle. San Francisco making their last shot. Oh, from deep. Chamberlain pulls it in. San Francisco leading by 22. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Fox against ball. Fox right side. There's the block. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Into the lineup for the Spurs. Victor Wembayama, Jeremy Sohan, Keldon Johnson.
Here's Fox. 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. Here's Wembayama. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
When Wembayama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wembayama. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Now here's ball. Pass to Chamberlain. Stolen by Wembayama. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Sohan. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Now here's ball. Pass to Chamberlain. Over Wembayama. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
Timeout.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Here's Chamberlain. Another basket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Now Wembayama. Sohan outside. From downtown. Fox has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, hats off to Fox. He really has upgraded that three-point stroke.
Victor Wembayama grabs the board. Wembayama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And they'll get another chance.
With that offensive board, they're likely to have the last possession here. It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Warriors.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them, and they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
San Antonio with the ball. San Francisco making their last shot. Back to Wembayama from behind the arc. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for San Francisco. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. 41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Chamberlain, covered by Wembayama. Caldwell Pope for three. Vassell with the rebound. San Antonio with the ball. It's an 18-point game. Here's Sohan again with the block, making his presence felt on this end.
And just holding down the fort, B.A., anchoring the defense.
Substitution on the court.
And San Francisco calls time here. They're ahead by 18. All right, guys, what do you think?
Interesting timeout with this game mostly in the bag.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
It's stolen. Here's Castle. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Alvarado with it. Here's Chamberlain. Nails the baby hook. And so San Francisco takes the win.
Well,
this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Paul, this team seems to be rounding into shape. What is your sense of the chemistry right now?
Really good, real beneficial. It's great that we was able to pick this win up. That's what it's about. We don't care if it's a blowout or if it's a close one. We need to learn how to do both. So it's great. We were able to pick this up. Good quality team win.
Good luck on continuing to build that chemistry.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As we leave, we present our player of the game.
Wow. Wow, what a performance, guys. Man, Team Chamberlain defensively just monstrous tonight defensively. They really stepped up. I think Chamberlain broke the block record tonight. But if you guys like what you saw, man, please go ahead and like this video. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, because we got more where that came from, baby. Let's take a look at these stats here. My goodness. Team Chamberlain held them to 39% shooting. Man, that is some lockdown defense as a team, guys. Bench points went to San Francisco. Assists, 30 assists. However, interestingly enough, take a look at San Antonio's rebounds. They had 19 offensive rebounds. Usually what we've seen is Chamberlain's owned the glass in every one of these games that he's played in. So it's interesting that I think the season is starting to wear on Chamberlain's ability to dominate the boards. And he's getting tired a lot faster because the modern era pace, the up and down pace, really tires him out, I think. And we've already seen that he has trouble covering three-point shots. But let's take a look at the stat line. Chamberlain, oh my God, look at this stat line. 56 points, 25 rebounds, 15 blocks. That's a record. I know that's a record. Oh my God, that is insane. 15 blocks. 26 for 35. Paul George coming in tonight with 23 points, 8 assists, 2 steals, goes 9 for 17 from the field. Caldwell Pope off the bench with 5 and 9, 2 for 4 from downtown, chips in. Klay Thompson, not a great night, but made 2 threes. Let's take a look at the San Antonio Spurs. Wembayama, not the performance that he had last time. In the last game, he outperformed Wilt. Tonight, Wilt owned him tonight. Wilt pretty much owned him tonight. Just shut him down. Got his revenge. De'Aaron Fox was all over the place tonight. We couldn't stop. We couldn't do anything with him until he got to the basket, and Wilt was just sending stuff back. Well, let's go ahead and show De'Aaron Fox's highlights and Wemby's. I like to show respect to guys that have good performances on both sides, because it's all about showing it's just about good basketball out here, boy. This was a good game. Real physical too, man. Good defensive battle. But Chamberlain with 15 blocks, man, that's insane. Look at, there's one of them right there. That's a goaltend. They call that a goaltend. Man, Fox was just, look at that. Nice fake by Fox right there. Wow. Switches hands. Nice. De'Aaron Fox is just cooking, guys. So Wembayama now. Wembayama had a good performance, but not like Chamberlain. Chamberlain really just he had some good moments against Chamberlain, but not like he had in the previous game. And you guys can go check that. If you missed those 2 games, you can go check it out in my Wilt Chamberlain 1962 playlist, which is available right now. Look at that shot block right there on a hook shot. That's tough. People have to remember, Wembayama is actually taller than Chamberlain. I think Wembayama's like, what, 7'4", I believe? No, he's 7'3". Chamberlain's like 7'1", I believe. Chamberlain is 7'1". So Wemby's actually taller than Chamberlain. So let's go ahead and show Paul George's highlights. Paul George digging in. In case you guys may be new to the channel, Paul George is the 2nd best player on the team. For all these series that I do, and I build these teams strategically around these players, they're only allowed to have a player cap of 85. The 2nd best player can only be 85 or higher, 85 or lower. And everybody else after that has to be at 80 or under. If they get better during the season, then so be it. But at the time of the draft, all players selected cannot be over 85, as you can see. So let's take a look at Chamberlain's highlight. Man, that was a beautiful layup. Let's shoot again. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Look at these shot blocks, man. Fade away off the elbow. Running the floor. Fade away off the elbow on the other side of the paint. Going up off a head fake, two-hand jam. Look at that rebound. Fade away off the other elbow of the paint. Chamberlain just all over the place, man. Big, the Dipper, doing his thing tonight, folks. So, what a performance by Team Chamberlain. It was a good team performance defensively. They just really shut the Spurs down, man. Let's take one last look at the team summary, team comparison. Look at 39% on 100. They took 102 shots. Look at that. Team Chamberlain only had 87 shots to San Antonio's 102, and they still outshot them. That's insane. That's when you know you're playing stellar defense. When another team has 102 shots and you still holding the 39% shooting, that's insane. That's like old school 80s defense right there, man. You don't see that anymore. But moving on, let's see who's up next, guys. I think on this amazing journey. Oh God. If you've been following the streams, you've been noticing that Chamberlain's been going up ever since January 1st against Gobert, then Kevin Durant. These are all guys who are playing up front, mind you, can put pressure on Chamberlain in different ways. Gobert with his physicality and his length. Kevin Durant with obviously his one-on-one skills. And we all know what Kevin Durant is. He's probably the greatest cheat code in the history of the NBA. I mean, let's be honest. 6'11", can shoot from anywhere, ball handle, post up, do it all. Then you got Jaren Jackson stretching the floor up from a stretch 5 position. Paolo Banchero's a good face-up center, power forward, slash center, who can run the floor. And then you got Wemby. Then you had, right here, you had, Karl Anthony Towns. Just played him. Now you got Wemby again, and now you're coming in. Now you got to face the two-headed defensive monster of the Cavaliers front line with Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. Wilt Chamberlain ain't getting no nights off, y'all. To say nothing of Donovan. I mean, we're just talking about Chamberlain's matchups because at any rate, think about it. When he posts up Allen or Mobley, Allen is going to be able to help weak side, or Mobley's going to be able to help weak side on Chamberlain. So Chamberlain's going to have to really watch it in this game because you've got two major shot blockers that he has to worry about tonight, who can also get out and run the floor and rim run. So it's going to be taxing on Chamberlain. We'll see what happens, man. Also, the Donovan Mitchell matchup. I don't know who's going to guard Donovan Mitchell. Although we have a lot. I mean, Keon Ellis can stay with him some, but obviously you would think probably Paul George. In the late stages of the game, you got to put Paul George on him maybe. You wouldn't do it early. But then again, you got to factor in Darius Garland, too. He's going to be a problem. So it's going to be a pretty interesting game out here in Cleveland coming up, guys. So if you like the content you guys are seeing, and I humbly ask you guys give a like to the video and subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. And guys, stay tuned, man, because these games, man. Wow. Check out my playlist too with these with the Wilt Chamberlain 1962, Michael Jordan 1991, which is already complete. 1992 Michael Jordan. You have currently going on 2006 Kobe Bryant, and 1986 and 1987 Larry Bird and then Magic Johnson, respectively, in the same season with their teams. Larry and Magic are in the same season competing in their teams. One's on the West, one's on the East, and we're trying to see how they're going to fare. Can Magic and Larry meet in the finals one more time? We'll find out. We'll find out. Right now, I think Team Larry is the #1 seed over there, while Magic is the #3 seed in the Western Conference. Team Magic right now is trying to move up to the 1st seed. Team Larry's holding it down #1 in the East. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to bring this stream to an end, and I will see you guys for the next game coming up. I don't know what it's going to be. It might be a Wilt game. It might be a Kobe game. It might be a Michael game. It might be a Bird game. It might be a Magic game. I don't know. But you guys stay tuned. You got to hit the notification bell. That way you'll find out. So with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. And I humbly thank you guys for hanging out with me. I enjoy it. I enjoy you guys. I enjoy your comments. Peace out. And take care wherever you are in the world.